This morning we have seen some radar returns nearby, but nothing making it to the ground. As we've had some cloud cover out there, it's been some higher level clouds here close by. So you can see we don't really see those clouds very well, even with the light of the city that would help kind of reflect off of some of those and see them better at this time of the day. So some traffic flowing smoothly, dry but cold conditions out there right now. Teens for many of us, looking at 19 here in Lincoln, just 15 in Norfolk, Columbus, and over in Omaha. Just a little warmer in Hebron at 21 degrees, but the entire state below freezing and some colder temperatures, even talking about those to our east and to the north. In fact, a quick look at some of those wind chill values in Minnesota right now, almost feeling like 40 below. So it could be a lot worse, especially if we had some stronger winds. The winds right now out of the east at around 5 to 10, maybe up to 12 miles per hour. But wind chills are positive here across the state, not by much. In Columbus, 2 degrees is all it feels like up that way. 7 degrees now here in Lincoln. I think much of the morning will feel like this, single-digit wind chills that we'll have to prepare ourselves for, with little improvement, with a little more sun by this afternoon. Now here's a look at some of the actual radar returns that are producing some snow making it down to the ground. There are some partially covered roads up north of Wayne and northeast Nebraska, as well as some covered roads with some snow that's been ongoing closer to the South Dakota border through Boyd County, north of O'Neill. So keep that in mind if travel takes you in any of those locations early this morning. Still some partially covered roads through Custer County in and around Broken Bow as well, and down toward Red Cloud a little bit there too. But most of us faring pretty well, and something we'll kind of tend to look in a little bit more as we get into these winter months and look at some of those road conditions. But today, not expected to get above freezing. Upper 20s is really the best we're going to do. Going to be hard to warm up through the course of the day today, even with some more sunshine, especially by the late morning and afternoon hours. But we've really got to focus on what's going to happen Friday. A deepening system will first throw some more cloud cover our way Friday morning. This will be high level cloud cover before you see the low level clouds fill in across eastern Nebraska. And by the afternoon, we'll have the chance to see a little light drizzle early on, and then maybe more some freezing drizzle mixing in as temperatures slip a little bit more as the sun's going down in the evening, around the evening commute and into Friday night. So if you've got any travel plans after the evening commute or even later that night, you'll want to be careful, because some of these conditions, some of the surfaces could be below freezing and then cause some icing and some slick spots Friday night and into early Saturday. But we may need to see enough warm air try to push in for a transition over to some rain. Eventually this will turn over for rain for us here in Lincoln, areas to the south, but maybe even some thunderstorms, maybe a little rumble of thunder to hear late Friday night into Saturday morning before this system is winding down by Saturday afternoon. We're not talking much ice, but maybe a little bit more toward north and west in and around Columbus, David City, towards Seward, maybe up to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulating, and some of that may be from a changeover again Saturday morning. Not expecting a lot of snow in surrounding areas where they stay on the cold side of this system, maybe up to a couple tenths of an inch. That takes you through the end of this week and early into the weekend. The end of the weekend looks a lot better. We'll be looking forward to temperatures in the 50s by Sunday.